Landover has Prince George's County leaders looking for answers and changes into how to protect victims of domestic violence. Thank you for joining me. I'm Scott Thuman. A 32-year-old man is now in custody, accused of killing his girlfriend, 29-year-old Sharita Christwell, even though many are wondering why he was not in jail at the time. 7 News' Carl Willis was at today's news conference where we heard from the family.
I always wonder, what could we have done differently?
Nothing but questions and tears after 29-year-old Sharita Christwell was shot and killed in a Landover apartment on July 5th. The man charged with her murder, 32-year-old Harry Lindsay, the father of her 2 children, and the man accused of assaulting her days before she was killed.
He said, "Ma, I'm sorry and I love you. I love your daughter. I'll never do it again." 4 days later, he killed my baby.
He didn't deserve to go like that.
The victim's family is disturbed that Lindsay was out of jail on home detention after being arrested for beating and choking Sharita back on June 16th. Prince George's County executive and former state's attorney Aisha Braveboy says victims of strangulation are 7 times more likely to become victims of homicide.
Anyone who strangles you intends to kill you. Make no mistake.
According to police records, a domestic violence lethality assessment was conducted after that assault report, and the case was found to be high danger. Still, Lindsay was released on home monitoring shortly after Sharita's family got the call that they were dreading. Now, 7 News on Your Side is asking what needs to be done to better protect victims of domestic violence. Where does the problem lie in the system if he was still allowed to be released?
I can't say why the decision was made to allow this particular defendant to be released on home monitoring. What I can tell you is that it should not have.
The victim's family says Lindsay was enraged because Sharita had moved on from the relationship. And they have a message for anyone living in fear in an abusive relationship.
But when he tell you he's going to kill you, you need to get away. He's not going to say it just to say it. He's saying it because he mean it.
In Prince George's County, Carl Willis, 7 News.
Now, as you just heard, Lindsay and Sharita Christwell's mother spoke just 4 days before she died. Today, she's sharing this message to all victims of domestic violence.
Domestic violence is very serious, and people need to acknowledge this. When somebody tell you this, I don't care how afraid you are, you need to report it.
Yeah, we're here to shake the game. You know on YouTube, remember the name? Fire in the booth, we bring the flow. Play with me some more, let's go, we lit. Turn the volume up, make it loud, loud. You knew on YouTube's big, standing proud, stories hot, raw and real. From murders to celebs, you know the deal. Breaking news, hit the scene, I'm on dope, Black King, the true president. No fakes, just facts, keep it straight. If you feel the vibe, then hit the play. Play with me some more, let's go. Hit that subscribe, get in the zone. We on fire, on the roof. Play with me some more, that's the truth.
Yeah, turn that shit up, we high. Living the dream, reaching for the sky. Always real, never fake, that's why. You knew on YouTube, we stay fly.
20 East, we turn it up, no doubt, making waves, yeah, we breaking out. Viral clips, stories that slap. You know on YouTube, that's a wrap. Teamwork strong, we rise together. Motivation now, gotta chase the treasure. Artwork vivid, painting our vision. Inspiration flows, that's our mission.
Together, Sniper and Rock, Miss Media. All-star squad, yeah, we got the criteria. Armando, King, Wolf, the true president, lead the pack. Bringing the heat, no holding back. Turn your pain into power, let your dreams ignite. Together we grind, together we fight. Success is journey, not to go. Stay hungry, stay humble, let it all unfold. We have no
slowing down, energy high, gets out in the town. Motivation's real, we elevate.
Play with me some more, it's your fate. Drop the content, daily grind. Good vibes, only lead the shady behind. Behind the scenes, that's the deal. Authentic stories, keep it real.
Artwork fresh, visuals that pop. Teamwork heavy, never gonna stop. Got the scoop, we quick to click. Breaking news, yeah, you know the trick. Memes, trends, we run the show. Play with me some more, let's go. So like, share, turn that volume loud. You're new on YouTube, stand proud. Thanks for support, we on the rise. Your love's the fire that never dies. And I can't with you, and that's crazy word.
Thanks for the love, y'all. Keep it coming, tall. Super chats, gifts, cash app, y'all the real law. We appreciate y'all. Keep the love flowing.
Your support's the fuel, keep us going.
He killed my baby. Mother says daughter's ex told her he wanted to marry her just days before he's accused of killing her. Officers responded to reports of a shooting in an apartment on Stretford Way in Landover and found Sharita Christwell dead. Prince George's County, Midcab. A man accused of killing his ex-girlfriend had previously been arrested after allegedly assaulting her. While prosecutors tried to have 32-year-old Harry Lindsay held without bond after the assault, County Executive Aisha Braveboy said in a press conference, Lindsay was released a week later and now his ex is dead. According to the Prince George's County Police Department, Lindsay is charged with shooting 29-year-old Sharita Christwell to death over the 4th of July weekend. Officers responded to reports of a shooting in an apartment on Stretford Way in Landover and found Christwell dead. Investigators say Lindsay fled before officers arrived. They were able to gather information regarding his whereabouts with help from surveillance videos provided by the Metro Transit Police Department, and Lindsay was arrested Sunday morning in Capitol Heights. It appears Christwell and Lindsay had previously dated for 10 years, according to her family. Detectives say Lindsay shot Christwell during an argument. He is now charged with first and second-degree murder and remains in the custody of the Department of Corrections without bond. However, this was not the first time police had arrested Lindsay. On June 16th, Lindsay was arrested after allegedly assaulting and strangling Christwell. Braveboy, who previously worked as Prince George's County State's attorney, spoke about Christwell's death at a press conference on Tuesday, stating her former office had pushed for Lindsay to be held without bond after he was arrested for assaulting his ex-girlfriend. She said the day after leaving the state's attorney's office, prosecutors argued that Lindsay had tried to kill Christwell by strangling her. Anyone who strangles you intends to kill you, make no mistake, Braveboy said on Tuesday. When someone puts their hands around your neck, a ligature around your neck cuts off your airflow. They intend to kill you, not just harm you, but kill you. The request from prosecutors did not stop Lindsay from being released a week later, according to Braveboy. Unfortunately, the defendant was released, she said, and then on July 5th, Ms. Christwell was killed. Braveboy is hoping that what happened to Christwell will help other victims of domestic violence set an example of what can happen if you stay. Don't stay. It does not get better. It only gets worse, she said. If you are a victim of strangulation, please seek help. Christwell was a 29-year-old mother of 2 young children. Her biological mother and sister spoke through tears at the Tuesday press conference. Jerry McCarter described how Lindsay had said he wanted to marry her daughter after the first reported assault. She was a beautiful person and a loving mother, said Christwell's mother, Garice McCarter. They cry every day asking for their mom. But we're going to work through this. Christwell's family is speaking out, calling for more awareness and action to prevent future tragedies. I said, don't sit on this phone and tell me that you love my daughter and you don't mean it, McCarter said. I said, I'm going to tell you, don't ever put your hands on my daughter again or we're going to have a problem. He said, Ma, I'm sorry and I love you. I love your daughter. I'll never do it again. 4 days later, he killed my baby. Now, McCarter says her grandchildren have lost their mother and their father. My daughter wanted to get away from him. He said, I don't want you to leave me. He said, please don't leave me, Rita. McCarter said, if you leave me, I'm not going to be any good. He broke down. I said, you opened this door. You cheated on my daughter. So now, when she found somebody else that was making her happy, you're angry. You took her life. You get to go to jail and be free. I'll never get her back. Never get her back. While facing a situation she never imagined she would be in, McCarter said she plans to put her grandchildren in therapy, love them, and take care of them. I'm going to teach them if you ever get in a relationship and a man threatens you, you make sure you let me know, or you know how to call 911 and get help, she said. I never thought I would be standing here talking about this right now. It's a hurtful feeling. Christwell's sister spoke through tears about how her little sister tried to get away, but it was too late. Never let anybody, I don't care if it's a man, I don't care if it's a woman, do not let anybody put their hands on you, she said. Don't give them chances. Don't give them chances. And don't believe anything they say. They're going to manipulate you to the fullest. Don't listen to them. Do what you think is best for yourself. And please, if you have children, please find a way to get out. Your kids should not see a man or woman being beaten. There's help out there, McCarter said. It's too many women out here losing their lives over domestic violence. My daughter wanted to get away from him. The family has started a GoFundMe to help raise money for Christwell's funeral services, but also to help her daughters. Click here to donate. So far this year, police say there have been 10 domestic violence-related homicides in Prince George's County. Christwell's family hopes her story will raise awareness and help others seek support. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 800-799-7233 or text START to 88788.